My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor with IRS. Welcome to my YouTube station. I have worked a decade at IRS, so what I say is important to you because I know the system really well. I was IRS, so I'm trying to help you with these videos. And I've been in private tax defense for 41 years. I have a whole team of former IRS agents and attorneys around that we kind of help people who have debt problems. How unfiled tax returns can kind of ruin your life, and they can. They can ruin your financial life. Let me make sure that's really clear. I want to tell you what IRS does, tell you what I did, so you can maybe kind of wake up and do what you need to do. So what happens, and I remember I used to knock on doors, I used to collect tax, seize things, so I know what I'm talking about. A lot of the doors I would knock on, people had unfiled tax returns, and I know what happens. You don't file 1 year, it snowballs, and all of a sudden you haven't filed for years and years and years and years, and you're stuck and you don't know what to do. You're afraid to get back in the system. You want to call someone, you don't want to call someone, you don't know who to call, and you freeze and you don't do anything. That's what an ostrich does. When fear comes, an ostrich just puts his head in the sand and hope that nothing happens. Well, that's not the case with IRS. For years as we have gone by, and IRS may not have contacted you. Usually most people are self-employed. You may have moved. Circumstances have just, IRS hasn't contacted you, or if they try to, they send stuff to the wrong location. IRS knows about you. If you have a social security number, IRS knows about you. They just haven't worked your case. I want to 100% tell you that. They know about you. 100%. I know why they know about you. I don't share those things, but I know how they know about you. So what you have to do is you got to file your tax returns, or at some point in time, here's the bad part. IRS, a revenue officer is going to be assigned your case in the local office, and they're going to send you out a 725B letter. That 725B letter means that one agent now has assigned your case right by you, and they're going to go ahead and summons for you to come in their office, and they're going to ask you to bring all your records. You do not want that to happen, because IRS is going to dig and dig and find whatever they want to find. You don't want that to happen. Or IRS can just file your return. The computer can file them. On some cases that the algorithms read, they just tell them, hey, file the tax return. We'll just take the information we have and file them. And now you're going to have a debt that you're going to have to undo everything that IRS has done. You do not want IRS to do that. You do not want IRS filing your returns. You don't want to come into the IRS office. File your returns. File them. That's all you got to do. You have to file them at some point. Don't get IRS involved with your life. If you have unfiled returns, you're asking for problems. Stop. Just get someone to file the returns. You only have to file the last 6. That's really pretty good news. IRS isn't even making this, and if you don't have records, people like us can reconstruct your returns, and once we do this, we can work out a deal with IRS depending on your financial statement. So just relax. It's not as bad as you think, but you got to do something. I'm not going to say, oh, call now, operators are standing by. My ass, I'm the operator. So there aren't no operators standing by. If you call me, you call my phone, but do something. Please do something just for yourself. Anyway, call me if you need me. Subscribe. Give me a subscription. I tell you everything you need. You're welcome to email me, text me. Thank you so much for listening. Appreciate the subscription.